The more you save from lower spending and higher incomes, the more your first $100,000 will be accumulated for whatever you choose. And if you do this, it's easier to get to the next $100,000. Now our topic is how to save $100,000 in 4 years. Please keep watching, and you should hit the like button and subscribe to watch fantastic videos to enhance your knowledge. The right way of thinking. Saving the first $100,000 for many people doesn't simply reflect a short-term target, but a long-term purpose that takes discipline. You may be trying to stick to $100,000 for several different reasons. It would be best if you prepared your mind to get there. Maintaining your clear target can help, but you have to consider how your goal and strategy can be accomplished. It can save more money by reducing Starbucks daily activities or using public transport to work rather than commuting a few days a week. Guiding your thinking and your budget generally helps you find opportunities to build all manner of additional funds. You will find things easier if you know that these are small compromises on your target journey. Maintain low costs. Most in the budget contain money you spent on. It would be best if you still did more to reduce the costs. For several other examples, allowing more eating at home, if possible. Travel short distances instead of using the vehicle. Take your children to the park or zoo instead of the mall. Buying food in bulk for the month instead of making regular small transactions. Dabbling or other expensive habits. Drive the vehicle until it can no longer be driven. Purchase of a cheaper home. It may make a difference for specific individuals to switch to a smaller house or drive a cheaper vehicle. When you rent a big spot, switch smaller to conserve. Create a home gym if your exercise costs are high. Lower the burden of interest. Reducing your burden of interest is another crucial way of reducing your costs and providing more money for savings. Many people want everything: the home, the car, the garage, the home theater, the dishwasher, and the refrigerator with a double door. You can do it online with a few simple keystrokes. Yet immediate satisfaction also comes at a heavy price that can take years to pay off, and even years off your life. The first essential savings measure is to prioritize debt and reduce it. If you have student loan debts out of college or graded education, prioritize paying your lifestyle before you start. Please take a look at all the credits for someone and see how much more you have to cut them off. You will wind up reducing some of the costs of debt by having investments or fixed deposits. A dream by prepaying loans to reduce the interest load whether you receive a coupon or a dividend. Invest in savvy vehicles and products. You would want to make sure the savings are wisely spent if you see a few opportunities to save a bit more and have made a budget commitment on how much you expect to save. Working with or delving into options that help you make your investment may be brilliant ideas. Tax save. Much bigger investors look at tax shelters as one of the first locations. These can be right under your nose through the incentives provided by your employer. Profit programs cover all forms of options and tax incentives for the rest. In the conventional 401k, you will spend pre-tax dollars to pay the pension tax rate instead of the existing one on withdrawals. The traditional individual pension accounts, IRA, or the municipal bonds would be the other tax-sheltered alternatives. You will withdraw all the money after 5 years with a Roth IRA, penalty, and tax-free. Appropriately manage your risks. Like any investment, the risks of your $100,000 trek would be a consideration. Assets with more significant risk should lead to higher returns, but risk-reward can be considerable. Initial public bids in trend industries such as telecommunications will be rewarded in huge volumes in a limited period by up-and-coming pennies. High-grade corporate bonds will also carry stable and generous returns to the other end of the continuum. Know the math. It would also help to chart the current and potential importance of mathematics throughout budgeting and developing a financial strategy. Smart Asset can be a good guide for this calculator. Scenario 1. $10,000 start. Annually add $12,000 annual return investment of 8%. The investment you've got, $103,900 in 6 years. Scenario 2. $1,000 start. Annually add $12,000. The annual return rate of the investment is 12.5%. You're going to get $100,000, $647,000 in 6 years. Create short-term savings goals. The road to $100,000 is inevitably more extended than the road to $10,000. Often this can be daunting, but it is beneficial for short-term targets. It's all well to picture yourself after your retirement in a new country home, but today's far vision may not be enough. Bridge the long-term saving objectives in short-run objectives and remain inspired. Also, take math into account. It can be very inspiring to know that saving $1,000 a month can get you to $100,000 in 6 years. This incentive will help to keep the spending or miss the latest BMW. Generate additional income. The other central aspect of your budget is income revenues. You will now be able to find opportunities to raise additional sales to achieve a $100,000 savings goal sooner. Don't let your abilities or skills be lost. Your spare time can be very precious too. You will raise some extra money to reach your $100,000 goal with these items. The bottom line. When it comes to accumulating $100,000, there are several factors: your target period, investments you have available, and chances you are prepared to take on your returns will be considered. Set a goal for your monthly budget, or build one if you haven't yet to help you get on track already. It will also be critical to be disciplined in your thinking and strategy. The dollars and cents can be applied as you build and adhere to a personalized schedule. In practical terms, many people will hit the target in 6 years, enabling you to advance even further to the next $100,000 or to $1 million. Hi guys, so if you enjoyed this video, click on the like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon to get regular updates to watch more such informative videos.